attachment where people grow up using it and it's the norm, right? It's their first, so this was their first vehicle they were buying, and they said it was a no-brainer. They were like, why wouldn't we buy electric? Why wouldn't we buy electric if you're coming at it brand new with a fresh perspective? One of the ways people explain it is they say, if electric was here first, which it actually was, if you look in history. But the way to look at it is there's a story being told about, if we can imagine this as a thought experiment, if electric was widespread used, if we imagine that, right? No one would give up their electric vehicle to buy a gas car if electric was already here. That was a coyote. But when electric was here, what I was starting to say was that electric was here first. But back then, the batteries didn't go very far. But people also say they had self-charging systems. A lot of people say that. And I've met a lot of people that have built electric vehicles that charge themselves. And they say anybody can do it. There's no secret to it. You literally just put alternators on it, and you keep adding alternators until you have enough to keep the vehicle charged. But you have to decide on how, and this is this experimentation, on how you would wire it. Like, do you connect one alternator to each battery bank, to each battery, you know, to each, what, parallel set or each series set? How would you connect the alternators? And how many alternators would you connect to each parallel or series set? It's just experimentation. That's not the most efficient way to charge something. And these are all thought experiments, because I haven't done it myself. I mean, I did, you could look on the channel and see that I did put 4 alternators on a scooter. I was having some trouble with the drive system, the shaft, the drive shaft that connected all the alternators together. But it did work. I mean, I was charging the batteries. That system worked. It was a fun project. Okay, this is the last lap for now, because my legs feel, well, I can't feel them anymore. And that's the time where I'll start crashing. I don't want to crash because I'm tired. Okay, we're going to go down a steep downhill. Isn't that interesting visually? Like, to see it looks like there's nothing there. And then the light shines on it, and suddenly you see the downhill. It's neat to see people's fascination with these electric unicycles. I didn't think about it much myself. I just tried it. Like, I didn't think I could ride one, but when people do something, it's kind of like, okay, it can be done. And even if I can't imagine it, maybe I could do it too, if I practice, right? And that's what I did. I practiced and practiced and practiced until I figured out how to do it. But yeah, it is puzzling that, you know, people tend to blame others for everyone using gas right now. But to me, it's irrelevant. Blame is irrelevant because it doesn't do anything. It's like negative, right? What's inspiring and what does something is what can be changed. And I think we're each the authors of change. A lot of people buy electric cars just to save money. And they say, oh, but they cost a lot when you first buy them. But if you just add up the savings, I think it's the passage of the police department. Calculated, they're going to save, I think it's like $400,000 in maintenance savings by they switched their whole fleet over to electric police cars. I was reading an article on that. they've done the work. You know, so yeah, maybe they cost a little bit more, or even if it costs a lot more up front in the beginning, the overall savings are significant. And those savings are, they're real. So, interesting idea. That was very nice of that truck to let me go. So I am seeing a lot of courtesy, here. Earlier it was just that I mistakenly went ahead on someone else's green light for their green to turn. I thought it was my green to go straight. I'm gonna have to look at the video on it. Either way though, even if I was in the right or the wrong, what I'm gonna say is overall, there's a lot of road courtesy here. I've seen a lot of road courtesy.